Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently, well, defending ourselves in this war. Basically, their entire force is here, and there's a lot there, no doubt about that. However, our Federation has attacked here and here, although this is getting beaten back, I think, a little bit. This force is maybe a bit vulnerable, though. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fleets. Most of them are not super strong. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, but we also have a couple of fleets that are back here that we could redirect. So it's a theoretical option. Now, these fleets are currently regenerating with their jump drive. That'll take some time. We do not want to fight with them while that is happening. So we're going to tick on forward here, although Tiamat Prime does need a job here. I think the way to go is honestly an industrial district. It's weird, but I think that is the way to go here. This mining world, we definitely need to put in a mining district on that. There's no doubt about that. That absolutely needs to happen. Any other job work that we need to do before we get going on this war? I mean, we've got some tile blocker clearances with these ruined districts from the bombardments. So, fair enough. We'll get those underway. That'll take some time. And then we've got this mining world here, which we can absolutely build a mineral processing plant on, and we will certainly do that. There's also these moat harvesting traps that we might want to toss in here. What else do we have on this world right now? Looks like that's it. Now, we should expect that we're going to go back negative in our energy credits, and actually our credits are quite low right now. Right, we just bought in a bunch of dark matter, if I recall correctly. We should expect that this is going to continue to flow negative as we get naval capacity. What is the current price of alloys is actually super low. It's been high for a really long time. We don't really have energy credits to do much here, but we can get them. If we don't do this, our enemies will. Okay. I'm going to sell a bunch of rare crystals here. Yeah, we're tanking the price of them. I'm aware. We're going to bring this down all the way down to about 1,000 here. We're going to do the same thing with exotic gases. Yeah, we're just absolutely tanking this price. Volatile motes, same thing. And then I'm even going to sell off a bunch of our zero. Okay, so we could sell some additional consumer goods as well if we really wanted to, and food, which seems fine. We can do something like that and then use that to buy in a crap ton of alloys. This is going to drive the price right back up, and that's exactly what we want. So as you can see here, the price goes right on back up. That's what we want. So now we have these alloys, and our enemies don't. Cool. It's nowhere near enough to reinforce our fleets, but we can get progress on it. Okay, where are these guys located right now? There, I kind of want them to return to Ril Samat right now, because I want them to go over to the mega shipyard, enter orbit there, and get repairs. They'll be safer up there as well. So not that they're in any real danger here right now, but they'll be safer up that way, and we'll just head up there for the time being. So that's looking good. We are currently, I mean, we are getting a decent amount of ship production going on here. It's not great. We definitely need more. And we did just get some extra alloys. 595 dark matter I was seeing there. So we're going to need more dark matter than we have right now. But we'll let that price drop. We just purchased in a bunch of it. So buying more dark matter here is probably not good. Look at that price, 38.45. We'll definitely let that price drop for a while. So that's all looking reasonably fine. Ruler election, I don't care. We have an open council position, our head of research. Okay, we could put Gray in here, but Gray is a bad counselor. Gray is a good governor. Feels Chills is our current CEO. That would be why that changed over. Okay, we're at 7 of 8 leaders right now, so we could hire in a new leader. I'm looking for somebody that has some solid Empire effects as counselor. This guy would actually do the trick. So we'll bring this guy in as our head of research. Looks good. Fantastic. I don't know about grouping up over here. That seems a little bit dangerous. And we are seeing these guys actually leaving Ruklar right now. That's intriguing. I wonder what their plan is. Are they going to go take back terminal egress? Maybe, but if they do, I feel like we attack them. They're going through terminal egress. I don't think they're actually attacking here. Or they're only attacking with the one fleet. Okay. 108 days on our jump drive. Let's head on over to terminal egress. Not that route. Well, I guess that route's fine. 74 days. I really don't like that route. But we can't really have them jump to terminal egress this way. They're gonna pathfind this no matter what we do. So I guess that's the best we can do. We'll head on over and we'll get reinforcements at the same time. So that'll be 74 days, well now 65 before they arrive there. I'm just checking to see here, 112?
Starbase under assault.
Okay. This is not a very powerful force that they've sent in here, though. This is going to take a lot of damage from our starbase, although I do suspect that it will, in the end, be victorious.
Starbase under assault.
Okay, nothing really going on over this way at this moment. I'm checking in over here.
Starbase under assault.
For now, that seems reasonably fine. We'll get that all freed up soon enough. So these guys are going to arrive when? 48 days. So it's going to be around 40 days before this is all done. Ah, the progenitors just made peace. Okay. In that case, these guys can get redirected and can come join at terminal egress. Now, they're going to be a ways behind, and that's okay. They'll get there eventually. How's that price on alloys going? Yeah, the AI has actually driven the price up further. There must have been an AI that just sold off right as we ended the episode. We got kind of lucky there that I happened to check that. Cool. So we won this battle at this point, and I definitely want these guys to return to this mega shipyard. Now, I also want to grab the Forfan Starfleet and the Ready Swarm 10, and I want these guys to also come up to the mega shipyard, and we'll enter orbit there. Cool. We're at 4K alloys right now. We should continue to reinforce. How much are we getting per month? 1918? Okay, that's definitely progress. Where was that hostile fleet? It just left. Okay. They have some forces out over this way. Our Federation has forces out here too, though. And our Federation forces can actually match that. So we'll keep an eye on that for the moment. I would like to go take back Jebben's Maelstrom, absolutely, but I want to get these repairs done. That is a high priority. Although, hang on, we should be currently, oh, we're in Real Samat right now. Okay. I was going to say we should be currently very close to an L gate, but I don't think we'll jump through and take Jebben's Maelstrom right now. We'll get those repairs done, and we'll let our forces build back up. So we're continuing to reinforce our fleets slowly, but continuing nevertheless. The refined swarm there, where's that supposed to be? You're currently just a cruiser. You must be merging with the Vigilant Swarm. Okay, just wanted to double check that. Seems good. So we're going to let these guys get their repairs, and by the time those repairs are done, the jump drive will be fully recharged. Vigilant Swarm is still 14 days away from that, but most of these have their jump drive recharged. That's excellent. Very, very good. We just maxed out our minor artifacts. Okay, we should reverse engineer an arcane technology. We should find military applications. I guess we'll go for armor damage. I feel like that's kind of our weakness right now. We can sell to private collectors. We can celebrate diversity. Anything else here that we can do? I think that's everything. For now. Okay, that'll do for the moment. So we need to get these repairs done, right? And those are going to finish up fairly quickly. In theory. And then our fleets will all be here and kind of good to go. We do still need quite a lot of alloys to get fully reinforced. That's understood. We'll get there. So we've got all these repairs finishing up. And we're definitely a lot stronger in terms of our average fleet strength. So we can come down over this direction. Oh, look at this. They're actually attacking our Federation force exactly where there's a gateway. We can pop over here.
Starbase under assault.
And we can help defend this. They're not going to take this super easily, although they will defeat our Federation force, and they will end up taking this location, but hopefully they won't take the location before we arrive. We're going to arrive in about 20 days. So we should be able to pop through and win that quite easily. Like, our average fleet strength is actually higher than theirs. And we can see now the Forfan Starfleet has made its way in. And now all of our other forces are arriving as well. Our fleets are officially here. And these guys are kind of screwed, to be honest. Do we want to activate our edicts? Is there any reason not to? I don't think so, other than sheer laziness. I think we have every reason to do this. Beautiful. So our Federation fleets are going to withdraw, of course. But we are now beginning to shred these guys with our long-range artillery.
We have lost a starbase.
And yeah, they take that starbase. We'll get the starbase back. Our forces are already here. I don't think they're going to come through this gateway. They're already starting to retreat. We saw one of their fleets retreat there. There goes another. Yeah, they're definitely taking some hits here. There goes another fleet, and now there's only the one remaining, and it is getting mauled. Beautiful. Yeah, it got absolutely massacred there. So that's all under control. Next, I want to take our fleets and bring them over to take back Jebben's Maelstrom. So we'll arrive there in about 72 days. That's looking good. And we can see that we lost a couple of destroyers, corvettes, mostly in the Forfan Starfleet before everything else arrived. That makes sense. And they suffered a number of losses as well, although not all that many. Okay, we can reinforce these fleets, and we will do so. And we're just going to make our way out through the gateway that we still control.
Blocker liquidated.
And we'll see what these guys end up doing down over this way. Interdimensional trade has decreased. Okay. Now, this situation up over here is an interesting one, right? I wouldn't mind potentially taking some extra claims down over this way. Definitely Brachium. I definitely want to claim Brachium and Weir here. Can we land on Trappist? Have they bombarded enough? 3219. 335, although that is occupied by the Tuxcan entity. And 1630. Okay. I mean, we could land here. It'd be mildly painful. But we could do that. We do have additional reinforcements here. Oh, this is 5k worth. Actually, we should bring that in as well. So we'll come over here. We should be able to arrive quite quickly via the gateway. This section over here, they don't really have a good way to get to, right? We've taken over all of the gateways in the area. So we'll see. This force is quite powerful still, and they're moving in and attacking up here.
Attempting to acquire planetary market.
We'll keep an eye on that situation. We're going to take back Jebben's Maelstrom, of course, And one thing I would like to do, because if we go in here, we can't see what this status quo would actually look like. I think if we were to swap over to the absorbers, we would be able to see that. I'd like to take a look at that here in a moment once we manage to take back Jebben's Maelstrom. I believe we would end up giving up some territory here, but we wouldn't give up territory. We would end up taking territory. The Solorum Multitude would give territory. I believe that's what would happen right now, but I'd like to double check that once we are able to. We should probably turn our edicts off. We're not going to be fighting a big battle for a bit. So no point in consuming all of those resources. Where's this cruiser supposed to go? I guess these guys can go into the Ready Swarm 18. That is, actually the Ready Swarm 10 is the most likely. So we'll do that. Cool.
Competitive station
And hopefully that
engaged.
didn't break things here. We are, of course, going to be attacking in Jebben's Maelstrom. Forfan Starfleet has not arrived yet. Okay. This isn't going to be particularly difficult for us to take over, right? We're not going to have a major issue with this. So we'll take this right on back. And there we go. It is under control. Beautiful. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets. We need about 56,000 alloys to do so. And we're not hugely damaged at this moment. We could think about potentially coming out over this direction and starting to prevent these guys from getting reinforcements up here. How would we do that? Well, we would pop in here. We would enter orbit here for our repairs. And then we push this direction, taking over this gateway. Then we come down here and attack here, here. And then we come up over into Belazir and take over this gateway. There's a lot there right now, right? We wouldn't be able to fight that necessarily. We wouldn't be able to fight this either, I don't think. We would definitely need our Federation allies to do that, but they're really widely spread out. They're not really focusing their forces in the same way that the enemy Federation is, which is sad. To be sure, that is very, very sad. We will continue to reinforce our forces. And we're definitely going to look to take back some of these gateways. There's no doubt about that. So we're currently in the Vernier system here. That's all looking reasonably good. How are we doing over here at this time? Oh yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine.
Planetary market secured.
So we take that over, and we would come down over here now and land on this location. We should be able to win that as well, without any major problems. Seems okay. So we know where all of their forces are, right? They're in Havenstar and they're in Belazir. At least that's the majority of their forces. They have a few scattered around elsewhere, but not in any threatening concentration. Yeah, certainly not in any threatening concentration. Although, this is an interesting target here. This is actually a very interesting target. I'm going to grab our fleets and take us up over here. We should be able to arrive there quite quickly. So we're going to pop up here and see if we can eliminate these 3 fleets nice and swiftly. Beautiful. Let's just try to do some damage to them and just take advantage of these sorts of opportunities. I do see these guys down here in Matom, where their nearest gateway is. We'll keep an eye on that situation. I don't know if these guys are going to abandon this area in attempt to take back some of this up here. We'll see. For the time being, of course, we want to move up over here. Are they running? No, they're still fighting this base. Okay. Well, we're going to look to attack that in about 20 days. I don't think they get out of there in time. We have successfully invaded down here, of course. This is going to take a little bit for us to get through. And we probably want to queue up a few additional armies here. So, Let's get some xenomorph armies baking. There we go. And we're going to fight these forces. I do see them popping through over here. That is somewhat risky. We may end up having to retreat here. Well, we're definitely going to have to retreat. I want to take out these forces before these guys get here. They're going via the hyper relay. We have not yet taken over this starbase, so that's very risky. Okay, we need to turn on edicts. All of the edicts come on here. There we go. And if they pop through with a big force here, we run. We just retreat. We'll see what happens. They're definitely responding to this. Now, we've gotten a lot of damage to them up here. No doubt about that. And so far, it's just this force. These guys are chilling at the mega relay, or rather the hyper relay. But there they come. Okay, we gotta go. Right? Yeah, we gotta go. We can't be here. 5 days until emergency FTL is ready. So we'll just give it a little bit. 4, 3,
Fleet asset lost.
2. Boy, this is slow. We definitely want to go before their main force engages. We've got 2 days.
Fleet asset lost.
Yeah, they're going to be taking out some of our reinforcement fleets here. 1 and... I'm trying to retreat us here. Okay. It's very laggy here, obviously. But we are out of here. Actually, oddly enough, the Forfan Starfleet can't retreat for another 3 days. That's unfortunate for them.
Fleet asset lost.
Okay, now it's out of there. So we're going to have a few fleets that are, or rather, a few reinforcement ships that are going to get destroyed here. We did some damage to them, certainly. And we lost a number of ships from those emergency FTLs. I did not expect them to bring basically their whole force up here. That was definitely wild. Yeah, this whole force that was in Haven Star moved up.
Fleet asset lost.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. They can concentrate their force like this if they want. We don't want to fight that, obviously. So we're going to bank up our alloys for the time being. The price on alloys is very high. No shockers on that one. And when our force is going to be back, it shouldn't be too bad. 2465, 7. Okay, so yet this month and next month, we're coming back in Ofang. Okay. Are they immediately moving down to attack us down here? No, it looks like they're heading back through the hyper relay. Okay. So that looks good. Our latest return is going to be 8/21. So a month from now. That's fine. We're going to move the Fitted Swarm into the Ready Swarm 10. And then we're just waiting on a couple of these. So we're going to turn our edicts back off now. There we go. They began construction on a sensor assembly. Okay, sure. Yeah, I definitely didn't expect these guys to fully respond like that. They're just chilling here right now. Now they're leaving. So they're not even getting anything out of this. Okay, that's wild. I don't know what their plan there was, to be honest. I guess they just wanted to catch our fleet, and they didn't do all that much damage to it, to be honest. These guys went back to Nightbirth. Okay, that's a little awkward. Let's take all of these, I guess, up over to Rilsamat. And we did not grab all of them there. There we go. Let's take them up to Rilsamat, and we're going to enter orbit of the Mega Shipyard and get our repairs set. So that's fine. Very, very odd that they made that move, but okay. And yeah, we now need like 113,000 alloys. But we do have like 10% of that. So we can get 10% of our ships ready to go. That's absolutely fine. They're definitely cruising their way this direction.
Blocker
I really wish our
liquidated.
Federation would group up and make some decisive movements. I
Planetary
feel like we
market
could fight
secured.
them. Based on what we see here, if we all grouped up. But our Federation is very not interested in that. Which does make me sad. Okay, well, this is fine. Not a major issue at this moment. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode... we got Trappist finished up. Next episode, we're going to continue the battle. It's going to require some repairs, that's for sure. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadowwolf, MLohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And I'm just realizing that I forgot to update this list after I returned from my travels. So I apologize if something has changed here and I haven't updated that yet. I will get to that after this episode. I just remembered that. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.